everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Taj here. So number one, can you like and subscribe? Number two, comment down below. Number three, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. And so thank you. So I'm just gonna jump right into today's video. So today's video is about how I catfish someone. Now y'all can't believe this, but I did it. Okay, so let me tell you. So I was in about the 10th grade. I think I was in 10th grade. Yeah, I'm going to just say I was in 10th grade. So I was laying in bed minding my business. My best friend and her friend called me. She's my friend too, so don't get me wrong. Over years we became friends because I knew her, but I didn't know her. But anyways, so my best friend called my phone telling me how friend's boyfriend was cheating on her. So I was like, what, girl? Just listening. So I'm like, okay. So it didn't seem like they had any, for sure evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have any hardcore evidence. So it was just a whole bunch of, this is what he does to make me feel this way, but I want to know for sure before I go out him crazy. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I respect that. So they're like, well, Taj, can you pretend to be somebody and text him? So I'm like, okay. She said, because he don't have nobody else's number but yours. So I was like, he got everybody else's number but yours. My bad. So I'm like, okay, cool. So, we trying to come up with how we're going to do this. So after we talked about how we're going to do this, we did it. So I text him saying, hey, this is Taylor. I'm going to just say I said Taylor. I don't know. Hey, this is Taylor from, that one party you met me at, blase, making up a whole bunch of stuff. And he was like, so who, Taylor, who, from where? And I'm just going on with it like Taylor from the club. Or not the club, because we really wasn't in no 21 up. But Taylor from that house party, not ringing a bell. And I'm just like, okay, so can I see Taylor? So I'm like, yeah, you can send a pic. But I'm not that stupid. He seen me on my best friend's page. So I'm like, oh, snap, like, this is about to go down if I send a picture of myself. So I went on Google. I just found a picture. And I just sent it to him. And he's like, oh, okay, can I get another picture? So I'm like, yeah, you can get another picture. So I found one with makeup. So the first picture I sent, she didn't have no makeup on. The second one I sent, she actually had some makeup on. And so after she had some makeup on, he was like, oh, okay, like, cool, like, so this must be really you. So we still just having conversation. So he's like, call me. So I'm like, oh, snap, like, call you. And then so we, like, okay, it don't matter. So we had to figure out a three-way thing. So I called my best friend. She called friend, and then I called him. So we all on three-way, like, together or whatever. And sorry about that. So yeah, we were all on three-way together, and we were like talking, just like having simple conversation, like restating the same thing that we text about, like, oh, where did I meet you again? Okay, cool, like, what's your name? And oh, you're pretty, and all this other stuff. So I'm like, yeah, this where we met, blase, just keep on that like going, everyone listening, little does he know. So I'm just like, okay, cool, like, we're not talking about nothing sexual or nothing, it's just a regular conversation. So we end up all hanging up or whatever, and everybody, I'm on the phone with my girls. We are laughing, just like, oh snap, this is too much, like, oh my god. And then, like, but it is hurtful to friend, because your boyfriend actually is being grimy, in a way. So we just still sitting there just like texting or whatever. So after all the text messages, I screenshotted her everything. We weren't talking about nothing sexual, it was just like reinforcing. So then he ended up asking, like, do you have a Twitter? Well, everybody named mama got a Twitter. So I was like, yeah, I got a Twitter. So he's like, okay, let me follow you. So friend told me he don't even have a Twitter. So I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, I really don't get on Twitter like that, and I don't know my password, like, I don't tweet a lot. And he was like, well, still, you can add me, trying to see if I'm a real person. Like, he not that dumb. And and back then we didn't have iPhones, we had like Androids and stuff like that, so it was no FaceTiming. And then so I'm like, oh snap, like he really want to see if this girl is real. And I was like, well, you can go ahead and follow me. So I think I typed in like Taylor Brown, and I had to find the Instagram because I didn't want to change my whole, not Instagram, a whole Twitter. I didn't want to change my whole Twitter around because that's a lot to do. Like, and I gotta at certain people. I don't want him to be acting crazy. So, and then I don't want my friends to be thinking like, what the heck is she doing with this fake picture up there? So, anyways, I was like, okay, I just found some girl named Taylor, and I just found her last name, made up her last name, and I found a girl who had like a distant picture, like she was like all the way back here, and she had little tweets, and her page was private. So he ended up like, I guess following her or just looking at the page or whatever. So I was like, he was like, oh, okay. And he was like, so you don't know your password? I'm like, no, I don't even have the app. So like that was like a big plus or whatever. So like after all that, the next day, well, we planned that we was gonna meet up. So he canceled plans with his friend, with friend, which is girlfriend, which is his girlfriend. My bad if I'm like stirring. He canceled plans with his girlfriend, which is friend. And so he canceled their plans. He said that he had like a family situation where they was gonna do something nice for him for his birthday. So therefore, he not gonna be able to meet up with her. So she's like, oh, I understand, your sister or somebody want to do something nice for you, you go ahead, or my cousins or whoever, he said. And so he just basically left her, but basically canceled their plans so he can meet this Taylor girl. Okay, so I kept the lie going, like, yeah, Taylor would be able to meet you, like we still be in, yup. And I said that I stayed like on the north side of Charlotte, just because it's not close to the east side of Charlotte. But even places on the east side of Charlotte is still pretty much far, so to speak. And so, I guess that just gave it a little push. Oop, the mail lady all in that camera. But anyway. So we like, what happened? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so we just keep on going on, just trying to be petty. And then so like after, I must say after a certain time, we were just like, no, I'm sorry, we can't meet. And he was like, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm like, no, it's like, I just have something else coming up. My friends asked me to hang out, and I want to hang out with them. We can't meet, blah blah blah. So he got on plans back with his girlfriend, which is friend. He got on plans back with her. So so they about to hang out. So she picks me up and my best friend up, and we go pick him up, and then we go to Walmart. And while we at Walmart, she getting a gift bag and some like stuffing paper. So I'm just in Walmart, just going along for the ride. Then we end up at this park. The park is obviously closed, like in the fall, the time falls back. So it's dark outside already, and so the park was still open, but it's like people just trying to clean up the little mess, making sure it's empty or whatever. It's not open for the kids to come and have fun. It's already dark outside, obviously. So it was dark. We got through the gates and we parking, and so everybody get out the car, just because who wants to just sit in the car? And so he's like, well, why are we here, like looking confused? And so she was like, huh, open your gift. And he was like all hyped up and souped up because she kept her cool since yesterday night all the way to now. So he didn't think it was her, obviously. And so what happened was he opened the gift. Why was it my number on the paper? The text messages that they had, that we had, and Taylor Brown, like the name on there, and then like another paper with my number on there. And she was like, so, and he was like, what the hell is this? Like he was like so shocked, and he was like looking like, damn, I should have known better. And she was flipping now, and he was like, no, this is not what it seems. And he was getting to the point where he was so angry and aggressive, you know what I'm saying? And then like how like the little patrol people come around, they're like, oh, the park is closed, sorry to tell you, blah blah blah. So we end up leaving. We got back in the car, they're arguing, of course. He's like, no, it's not even that way, I've been new, blah blah blah, just going ahead of the line again, keep on lying. And then we end up like up the street from my house, and so they get out the car again. Some other people came, and I guess like people who know him, like that was like really close to him, like both of their friends were there, but I'm confused why they were there. But anywho, I think it's because he was so angry, and I don't think she wanted to take him home at the point, so I think they had to have another ride for him, and they came with like two people, so it was like three people in that car. And he was just so upset, and I was just ready to go at this point. But that's the time I catfished someone, just to help my friend find out that her boyfriend was cheating. But nowadays, like, you can't even catfish someone like that. Like, you have to whole life have a real friend that your boyfriend don't know about, that he could actually FaceTime with, because people getting smarter since that TV show Catfish came out. Unless, like, I don't know, you can't do no fake Instagram page and think that you're gonna get him to talk to you through Instagram, or through the DMs of Instagram, or whatever it is, because he gonna be like, well, you came out of nowhere, now you trying to hit me up. Like, niggas getting smarter now. So yeah, but back then everybody was dumb. So that's the time I catfished someone. Thank you for watching. Bye.